My topic is fundamental unit of life. It is related to biology. When we are talking about biology, it is study of living organism. And when we are talking about living organism, they can be seen by our naked eye, and the organism which is not visible, like viruses and bacteria, can be seen by the microscope. Next slide is related to cell. What is cell? It is a fundamental unit of life, and cell is a structural and functional unit of life. It means that when we are talking about cell, and with the help of cell only the body has been formed, the structure of the living organism has been formed. And cell is a basic unit of life. It means that every living organism is made up of cell. And when we are talking about the functional of a particular cell, it is performed in a particular living organism. Every living organism is having a cell. It is a structural and basic unit of life. This is a structure of cell, and you can see in the particular diagram, cell is having the outermost layer, that is the cytoplasm is a membrane, ribosome, nucleus, ribosomes, mitochondria, and Golgi apparatus. Cell membrane is the outermost layer, centrioles and endoplasmic reticulum. This is the structure of the cell. Next is, it is an example of, this diagram is showing the onion peel. This is related to the fat cell. This is related to the RBC, the blood cell. This is a muscle cell. Now when we are talking about the types of cell, it is of two types, unicellular and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms are the organisms which are made up of single cell like amoeba and paramecium. Then next is multicellular, like human being is a multicellular organism which is consisting of many cells. This is a diagram showing amoeba. It is an example of single cellular organism or unicellular organism. This is example of unicellular, again paramecium. Then comes cell consists of different organelles. What are the organelles present in the cell? First is nucleus, second is cytoplasm, third is mitochondria, fourth is ribosome, fifth is ribosome, sixth is endoplasmic reticulum, and sixth is plastics. Now when we are talking about cell is of two types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic means primitive nucleus, or nucleus is absent. It is not having a well defined nucleus. It is having a simple structure. It is having single chromosome. The particular cell which is prokaryotic is single chromosome, nucleus is absent, and the size of the cell is 1 to 10 micrometers. Next is eukaryotic cell. Now what is a eukaryotic cell? Eukaryotic cell is having a well defined nucleus. It is having a complex structure. Okay, it is having many chromosomes. Nucleus is present and the size is 5 to 100 mu. Now what are the various types of cells? Next is, cells are formed in various shapes. The shape can be the spherical shape, oval shape, spindle shape, or branch shape. When we are talking about the shape of the cell, different types of shapes can be there of the cell. Now what are the cell organelles? First is the cell organelle is the first very important cell organelle is nucleus. What is the nucleus? It is very important cell organelle. It is regulating all activities of the cell. Then is nucleus. What is the nucleus? It is the part of the nuclear. It is a factory of ribosome. Inside the nucleus there is a production of protein. Because ribosomes are present, the synthesis of protein is taking place in the nucleus. Next is chromosome. What is the chromosome? It is carrying the genes. It is a hereditary material. It is carrying the hereditary material from one generation to next generation. The genetic material is carried in the chromosome, that is the genes. Now when we are talking about genes, what is the characteristics of genes? It is helpful in the particular intelligence, complexion, and height. The structure of the nucleus. This is the diagram which is showing the nucleus. Then is the nucleus. This diagram is showing the nucleus. Then this is the chromosome. Next is the endoplasmic reticulum. Now when you're talking about the cell organelle, this is also a part of cell organelle only. Next organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. It is located around the nucleus of the cell. It is of two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. When you're talking about the location of the endoplasmic reticulum, it is around the nucleus of the cell. It is having a large network of structures. Now when we're talking about the types, it is of two types. I've told you earlier also. It is of RER and SER, smooth. Next is the main function of ER are the detoxification of poisonous material. When I'm talking about the body, it is having toxic materials. It is detoxifying the poisonous material. And when we're talking about the RER, it is the synthesis of protein. Protein is synthesized in the RER. This is all about my presentation. Thank you.